Hi, I'm Frankie.
And I'm Rosa.
And this is Conbini Cult. Woo! Welcome back to another episode.
It's good to be back.
Yeah, this time, because usually I record the episodes maybe a few weeks before I upload it, but this time we're recording on a Thursday and the episode is going up on Sunday. So This is like almost in real time, hot off the press.
Yeah, this is
an emergency.
Yes. You need this right now. I know I do.
Because this episode is about summer and how it's actually quite dangerous in Japan.
We're in the midst of it.
The worst of it has yet to begin.
That's true.
It's June 18th right now.
Yes.
We're like in the middle of rainy season. I think so far there were some very hot days in May. So I was getting a little bit worried, but then it kind of cooled off a little bit.
Yes.
But I know it's going to get worse as it does. Yeah. Especially July and August are brutal.
I think we're being lured into like a false security.
Sense of security.
Yes, false sense of security. Like, oh, maybe this summer it's not going to be that bad. And every year.
Psych!
Yeah, exactly. Every year is like, oh, you're dead. Goodbye.
You have lipstick on your teeth.
No. Thank you for telling me.
Personally, I always get a little bit annoyed when people are like, oh, you're just being so dramatic. Like, why does everybody hate the summer? I love the summer. Like, good for you. There are some things that I like about the summer. I love swimming. I love festivals. There are so many fun activities to do during the summer. But to say that it's not anything to be taken seriously is... I don't know.
Trust me, I get you because I'm a certified summer lover.
Mm-hmm.
I used to love summer. It used to be my season. That everybody asked me, what's your favorite season? I used to say summer, but...
I've never said that in my life.
Things have changed.
No, I'm a winter girl. I don't like being hot and sweaty. But the health risks during summer, it is something that you should take very seriously because there are thousands of people that get rushed to the hospital every year with heat stroke.
I think people don't know that.
And hundreds of people die every year. People of all ages. The majority of it are elderly people.
Yes.
But there are even like kids and stuff that either go to the hospital or pass away from heat stroke every year. So I don't think it's being dramatic to say that we should take precaution in the summer.
Yeah, it's not something you should take lightly. Like, I feel like even I've been close to heat stroke and I had to stop and stop everything I was doing and get it together. Because I was like, it was all the signs of it.
Yeah, we're going to talk a little bit about heat exhaustion versus heat stroke. Because I think I've never had a heat stroke that I'm aware of, but heat exhaustion
Not
for
yet.
sure. Okay, so some of the things that we will cover today, we're going to talk about Japan's hottest cities, because there is a record given every year to the hottest city.
Craziness.
We're going to talk about health dangers from the heat. We're going to talk about statistics about heat stroke and heat stroke-related deaths. Then the AC situation in Japanese schools. That was interesting. Also, why specifically Japan's heat and humidity feels worse than other places? Because, people are always like, well, I'm from Florida. I'm from wherever place. Like, I'll be fine.
I was one of those people the first summer I was here. I'm like, it can't be that bad, guys. I've lived in summer my whole life. I've never been more wrong in my entire life.
Yeah, so we'll talk a bit about that. And then also, this scares me in particular, the wildlife, like the bears, the hornets, all that stuff.
They need AC too. They're coming to your house.
No.
Hide your kids, hide your wife.
And then finally, just some survival tips to make the summer a little bit more bearable to get through. So some of our personal tips. And then I also asked on Instagram what people recommend to do during the summer, whether you live here, whether you travel here. Hopefully, these things will help you.
We're veterans now. We got a handle on it. But every year, I'm still like, I'm going to die.
I'm shocked every year. This is it's almost 10 years in Japan now. I think this is my 9th or 10th summer it's going to be. But every time I'm like,
no.
Okay, am I ready for it? No. But yeah. So we're going to bring back word of the day
Yay.
For a little bit. So did you hear that there is a new word that they created for days over 40 degrees Celsius, which is around 104 Fahrenheit?
What are they calling it? Like Jiko Day?
Maybe that was one of the contenders. They had to collectively decide what the word is going to be. It's called kokushobi, which means cruelly hot day.
Oh no.
And that's reserved for days over 40 degrees. So I'm scared. I don't want it to be over 40 degrees in my town.
I'm probably not going outside when it's kokushobi.
Kokushobi.
When it's kokushobi day, you're not going to catch me outside.
No. But some already existing words. So there's the word natsubi, which means summer day. That's for days over 25 Celsius or 77 Fahrenheit. Then we have manatsubi, midsummer day for 30 degrees Celsius or 86 Fahrenheit. And then moushobi, extremely hot day, 35 Celsius.
Oof.
or 95 Fahrenheit.
I feel like that's the usual.
That's the usual, but as we're going to see with some of these records for the hottest city of the year, it's getting to be over 40.
No.
Could you tell us, so for the past few years, what has been the hottest city in Japan?
Excuse me. Okay, so the hottest cities, right? So let's start from 2022. So we have Isesaki, Gunma at 40.2 Celsius. For American listeners, that's like 104 degrees Fahrenheit. So June of that year. Then 2023, 40 C, 104 F in Date City. Not Date City.
Date City.
Not Date City. Okay, so Date City, Fukushima Prefecture on August 5th, and in Komatsu. Oh, so there was a tie that year.
Yeah, it was a tie.
Oh my.
Komatsu, Ishikawa was the same temperature on August 10th of that year. So I remember in, I think it was the Osaka versus Tokyo episode, you said that Hirakata was the hottest city at one point. And I just wanted to look into it. Like, where did that come from? I mean, it was, but then a week later, these two cities became even hotter.
Yeah, I didn't keep up with it. I was like, oh, we were the hottest that week. I probably saw it
I'm sure it was the news that day.
Yeah, I didn't check next week. So okay, let's see. 2024, 41.0. Oh my God, it just keeps going up. 41.0 C, 105.8 Fahrenheit on July 29th in Sano, Tochigi. Wouldn't you think it would be cooler upstate? Not upstate, like up in the country, but I guess not.
Yeah, Tochigi is north of Tokyo, so I thought it was cooler there, but it depends on the town, I guess.
Yeah, unbeknownst to us. So 2025 keeps going higher, 41.8 C, 107.24 Fahrenheit in Isesaki, Gunma. What's going on in Gunma on August 5th?
I'm scared of Gunma. I don't want to go to Gunma in August.
We've never been to Gunma in August, so I'm afraid.
Yeah, I've been there in the winter. It's really nice.
Yeah. Either too hot or too cold, right? And then lastly, now we're in 2026. Who's going to take the title this year?
I hope it's not my town. I don't think it will be because we're like a couple degrees cooler than Osaka. So
yeah, I don't think Kansai will be the place. I feel like it's going to be, again, a different place.
But in 2023, Fukushima, because Fukushima's also up north, that's in Tohoku. So I would not have expected it to be 40 degrees somewhere in Fukushima.
They're beating Okinawa. Okinawa's like, whatever.
That's true.
Well, I guess if you think about it, because
maybe
it's
Okinawa
tropical,
doesn't count because it's already hot there anyway.
Yeah, they're like, well,
it's not that dramatic.
Perhaps. Or just, since it's tropical, it just stays constant.
That's true. I don't know. I've never kept track of the temperatures in Okinawa in the summer.
Yeah, I didn't think about it, but if Okinawa would break the record, it would be here. So I guess they're just chilling.
That's something I didn't really think about until this moment, so I didn't research it beforehand. But I remember this incident that happened at Hirakata Park in 2019.
Oh.
You were not living in Japan
No, I was not
yet. Well, you had studied abroad here, then you went home, right?
Yeah,
and then you came back?
I went back to finish school, so I came back in 2020, but what happened?
So Hirakata Park is like a small amusement park in Hirakata City in northern Osaka. I used to live in that town, so that's why I remember this news story specifically. But there was a costumed employee who died of a heat stroke.
Oh, no.
Which, it was July, so why are we wearing full costume? So July 28th, 2019, at 7:30 p.m., the employee participated in a rehearsal in a full-body costume for around 20 minutes. Right after the rehearsal, he said that he felt ill. Then he lost consciousness, and he was rushed to the hospital where he was pronounced dead.
Jesus Christ. That was at night.
Yeah, at night, too. And also, he was only 28.
We're doomed.
Somebody who's, I don't know if he had a pre-existing condition or anything, but presumably healthy 28-year-old guy dies of a heat stroke in the evening. Like,
you get it with children because children are vulnerable and it's very easy for
the elderly as well. Yeah.
You hear about the children in the hot cars and all that, the animals too. But a 28-year-old man, that's kind of, you would think.
Unexpected.
But I wonder because, we have all those mascots in Disney World and they have all these costumes. So they must have some sort of ventilation or some fan in there.
Yeah, I don't know what type of costume he was wearing because I've never seen the costume people at Hirakata Park. I've only been there once, so.
Like the little elf people. You could put a picture, but they had little elf kind of theme, an animal forest theme.
Oh.
So there might be. But even their main elf is this little blonde boy. So it must be a costume as well.
Yeah, but you would assume there's air conditioning in it or a fan or something at least. I don't know.
That would make sense, but you know how sometimes things here are really analog, so they might not have caught up.
Maybe it was an old costume or something.
For sure.
Yeah, so the park operator said that the employee was fine before the rehearsal and that he stayed hydrated. Then after that, they canceled all the costumed shows for the rest of that summer.
Yeah, they should.
Since I haven't been there, I don't know if they still follow that, but I assume they don't do that in the summer anymore.
I doubt it.
Hopefully, if they learned anything. And the high temperature that day, it was only 33.2 Celsius or 91.8 Fahrenheit. So that's, I mean, it's not a low temperature, but it's not something absolutely crazy where you would think something like that could happen, you know?
I guess it doesn't even have to be that high because right now we're in 30s. Like it's getting to 30s.
Yeah, exactly.
So,
but that's why like you should really take it seriously, because even if the temperature isn't insanely high, it can still happen. Because some of the stories that we're going to get into later, the temperature was even lower than this.
What?
Yeah.
So I feel like people are letting their guard down.
Exactly.
So yeah, that's what we're here for today. Let you know. Don't let your guard down in the summer. Never.
Exactly.
Never, never.
So I was also curious exactly how many deaths there are per year from heat stroke, going from just in recent years, so from 2022. But this is according to the Japan Meteorological Agency, the JMA. So in 2022, 1,477 people died from heat stroke. In 2023, 1,651 people died from heat stroke. In 2024, 2,033 people. And then for 2025, the numbers are not yet finalized. But I feel like it's going to be even higher because last year was horrible.
I would argue last year might be a little worse than this year, but maybe this year...
Well, we don't know what's going to happen this year.
It might just get hotter later, like way hotter than last year. But last year, from the beginning, like the end of May, we were already in the oven. We were already in the house kitchen.
Yeah, it was pretty consistently terrible last summer. This year, I don't know what's going to happen. I'm scared.
I'm scared too. But I can still walk outside for 10 minutes and I'm not like sweating.
I can take out the trash and not be drenched in sweat in those 30 seconds.
Even 5 minutes outside, you might as well just pack it up, go back home because my makeup melted off.
Yeah. So also, according to the JMA and Health Ministry data, they found that at least 12,475 people died from heat stroke between 2015 and 2024.
And that's only in Japan.
Yeah, this is only Japan that we're looking at.
Worldwide, it's even higher, guys. So
that's true. I mean, this is not the only place that's getting hotter every year. It is all around the world. And places are becoming unlivable because it's too hot.
Or too cold.
That too, but I would rather be cold than not too hot.
Peaceful death. Fall asleep in the snow. Okay, so yes, hospitalization. So according to the Fire and Disaster Management Agency, 97,578 people were rushed to the hospital for heat stroke in 2024. That's almost 100,000 people.
Yeah.
Might as well round it up.
Well, look at the next year.
2025, 100,000 people were hospitalized. Okay, well, it's only going to go up, right?
Yeah, I don't know what's going to happen this year. But again, thousands of people, and now we're in the hundreds of thousands that are getting hospitalized for this every year. So
I don't want to be in the statistic, but you can't really choose, can you?
You can't, I don't know. I mean, even if you do take all the precautions, it can still happen. So
that's true. I feel like I'm not taking enough precautions, but we'll get into that later.
Yes. So some of the health risks that are associated with extreme heat. So there's heat exhaustion, of course, heat stroke, dehydration, heat cramps, and even just heat exhaustion can cause dizziness, nausea, headache, rash, and fatigue.
Jeez.
For me personally, I get a headache and nauseous when I'm hot, and I also get a rash. So my skin's very sensitive.
Oh, I've been getting rashes, which I never got before. It might come with age, I don't know, or it might just be because it keeps getting hotter. But like what happens during a heat stroke, heat stroke is caused by the body overheating, typically from exposure to high temperatures or physical activity in high temperatures for too long. So, if you're outside walking, even exercising, I see the joggers are still active.
Yeah, I mean, they try to go early in the morning before it gets too hot, but still, it's in the height of summer, even at 5 a.m., it's brutal.
Yes. So those symptoms involve high body temperature, right? So a core body temperature of 104 Fahrenheit, 40 degrees Celsius or higher is the main sign. Then why is my voice just failing me today? Change in mental state or behavior. So confusion, agitation, slurred speech, irritability, delirium, seizures, and coma. This is especially dangerous if you're by yourself, is it not?
Yeah.
So a lot of elderly people here by themselves or like kids after school.
Yeah, people who live alone.
Yeah. The next one is change in sweating patterns. So in a heat stroke brought on by hot weather, skin feels hot and dry to the touch. However, in a heat stroke brought on by strenuous exercise, sweating may be profuse. Oh, but yeah, for me, I always sweat like when I exercise. So then there's nausea and vomiting. So I guess if you get dizzy, flushed skin. Heat stress places an extreme burden on the heart to help cool the body. And then a headache. I feel like I had all these symptoms before. Not all at once.
Yeah.
But to some capacity during the summer. How about you?
Well, definitely heat exhaustion. I've never had to be hospitalized for it.
Yeah.
But do you know that drink, OS1?
Yes.
It's like an emergency drink. You're supposed to drink it if you're like severely dehydrated.
Yes.
So if you drink it because it's like salty.
Yes.
If you drink it under normal circumstances, it's nasty.
Oh, really?
Yeah, but if you're really dehydrated, it almost tastes like nothing because your body needs it.
I drink that sometimes. And it tastes good to me.
Well,
that must mean I'm dehydrated.
Yeah, we already know you're dehydrated. So.
I'm doing my best now that you get me to drink more water.
Yeah.
But thanks to you. But the apple one is pretty good.
Well, the flavored one is probably a little bit different. But there's one, I'm not friends with him anymore. I don't know if you still talk to this guy.
Yeah.
So I remember talking to him about OS1 before, and he was like, oh, that drink is so nasty. Like, you don't drink it for fun. Like, you're not supposed to drink it all willy-nilly.
I've only ever drank it during the summer. Yeah. There's no other reason to drink it, like, on a winter day.
I don't know if you had the flu or something and you're very dehydrated. True. It could help rehydrate you. Yeah.
When I had rotavirus, I was hitting the OS.
That's true. Hitting the OS1.
I had to. Guys, kids will give you these viruses you didn't even know existed.
Yeah, when you're a teacher, you get all kinds of sicknesses.
Things I didn't even know were possible happened, but that's behind me.
But speaking of students, so there's been a number of incidents where students were either rushed to the hospital for heat stroke or in some unfortunate cases even passed away from heat stroke because they're outside during like recess, maybe practicing for sports day or something, even when it's warm outside. So in May 2024, 39 elementary schoolers in Kanagawa were taken to the hospital for heat stroke symptoms. So this was May 29th. 2024 in Ebina, Kanagawa. The school was practicing for sports day that would be held on June 1st. After the first period, between 8:45 and 9:45 a.m., they had a school-wide sports day practice, and 13 students complained of feeling unwell. And then as a bit of time goes on, more of them fell ill, and 39 were rushed to the hospital.
What?
Luckily, it was not fatal, and the temperature that morning was only 21 Celsius, or 70 Fahrenheit.
Just for morning practice. That's
It was 8:45 in the morning too.
That's a spring day. That's insane. But children are delicate.
They are. And in August 2023, unfortunately, there was a second grader in Hokkaido who passed away from suspected heat stroke. So this was also Date City, Hokkaido. Oh wait, no, sorry. The other one was Date City, Fukushima.
Yes.
Same city name, different prefectures. But Hokkaido's the northernmost prefecture. You would think it should be the coolest place in Japan. So yeah, Date City, Hokkaido. Their classes had restarted from August 21st. The 8-year-old girl, she was only 8. She was outside with her classmates during PE class. She did things like the monkey bars, playing with the ball, that kind of stuff. And she collapsed at 11:45 a.m. Then she went to the hospital. And her teachers were informed around 2:30 p.m. that she died at the hospital.
That's traumatizing for everybody involved.
So during that PE class, there were 7 teachers who were supervising almost 100 children. And they took frequent breaks and drank plenty of water.
What are you supposed to do then?
And the high temperature that day was 33.5 Celsius or 92 Fahrenheit.
That's pretty high.
When you're running around outside. Mm-hmm. Yeah. But still, like, even if you take breaks, even if you drink, and like water is not enough.
No, you need
sports drinks or something.
I don't even know if children can take OS. Maybe there's a child version.
Well, they can probably have a sports drink.
Because there's a baby version, right?
Oh, really? I don't know.
Yeah, I've seen the baby version. But like in my school where we used to work, when August started, there was no more park time.
Yeah, because, we're going to get more into it when we talk about the air conditioning and stuff in schools. But we're talking about like elementary and junior high mostly, who have the summer vacation and stuff. Because preschools and kindergartens, they kind of have their own schedule, so they may or may not get a summer vacation depending on the school. Yeah,
because a lot of it can be like daycare, not just preschool stuff.
Where we were working, it was like a preschool daycare situation. So, of course, the parents are working year-round, so the school never really closed unless it was a major holiday. But yeah, those are just two of many school-related incidents involving heat strokes. They're not the only ones that ever happened, just two that I wanted to highlight.
That's right, because kids don't have regular classes during the height of summer, right?
Yes.
But, there's still allowed to play outside unsupervised sometimes, I feel. But, summer break is typically mid to late July until the end of August. So you got to keep in mind it's still hot until October.
Yeah,
sometimes.
These days until like mid-October it's hot.
Yeah, I hope it's not like that this year, but it's not looking good, Bubby.
We'll see.
Okay, so 95.7% of regular classrooms at public elementary and junior high schools have air conditioning, according to a 2022 Education Ministry survey.
So in the school lunch episode that I did with Cheyenne, we talked a little bit about how high school is not compulsory in Japan. So like if you really wanted to, you could end at junior high. Although 98% of people still do go to high school.
That's a good idea.
Yeah. Yeah, but for high schools, though, you have to take entrance exams and stuff to get in.
Oh, that's true. So like if you don't get in.
Yeah, you might not get into the high school that you want.
That's true.
Depending on how you did on the exam.
It's a lot of pressure
that kind of stuff. Yeah, so high schools are not often included in these types of statistics. It's usually just elementary and junior high schools.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, but even if the classrooms have AC, if they're not well insulated, that's not really any match for the heat, So in the past, when it was not as hot as it is these days, maybe open windows and fans might have been enough to cool the classrooms, but not now when every year has a new record-breaking temperature. But it's also quite common for the windows to be kept open all day anyway, or like part of the day for ventilation.
Mm-hmm. It's really ventilation versus insulation.
Exactly.
Which ventilation used to work, when the earth was cooler.
Exactly.
But it ain't getting any cooler, guys. And they're not changing it. But yeah, we'll get into like building costs and stuff later on. But yeah, it's all connected. Regarding old buildings, so as of 2021, nearly 80% of public elementary and junior high school buildings in Japan had been built more than 25 years earlier. Oh my God. When summers were cooler, according to government data, many of the older schools are not sufficiently insulated. So students don't perform well either when it's too hot. I mean...
Duh.
I know you were shut down. Yes. Give me some water now. According to the Japan Times, Japan has come a long way since 1998, when the nation's regular classroom AC insulation rate at public schools covering grades 1 to 9 stood at 3.7%.
Yeah.
Just brought my little hand fan to school because there's no fans. But today, many special classrooms, which include science labs, computer rooms, home economic rooms, and libraries, as well as gymnasiums, still lack air conditioning. Only 63.3% and 15.3% have it respectively. What?
Wouldn't you think that computer rooms and science labs need AC?
You need it so bad. The computer's like overheating. What are you doing? That made me angry.
The computers are going to make it even more hot, too.
What are you doing? First of all, you're breaking the computer. Unless these computers have like amazing cooling, which I'm sure they don't.
I don't know.
This is hurting me. There are also gaps in air conditioning coverage across the country, with 24 out of 47 prefectures, including Tokyo, Saitama, Chiba, Kanagawa, Shizuoka, Aichi, Hyogo, Hiroshima, having an installation rate of 100% in regular classrooms, while Hokkaido's was only 16.5 as of 2022.
But Hokkaido's supposed to be the coolest place in Japan.
That does make sense. They never even seen a cockroach.
For now.
I've had Hokkaido people say, oh my God, I want to see one. They're not scared of them. They think it's cute. I'm like, get out of here.
It's not cute. They'll regret it immediately.
They'll find out.
So even if the classroom does have AC, that doesn't mean that the temperature is going to be low enough. In a lot of public schools, the temperature might be set somewhere around 26 Celsius or 78.8 Fahrenheit for classrooms, and it's often controlled by the main office. Teachers can typically just turn the units on and off, and they can't run the AC all day because that goes over the school's power supply. I was asking an ALT friend.
What?
Because personally, I've never been in ALT, so I haven't been inside an elementary or junior high school. But he was saying, like, I'm not sure exactly what the temperature is they keep it at, but we can't run it all day.
I guess you just die.
I don't know.
And ALTs usually have to wear like suits and like ties and sometimes long sleeve shirts, don't they?
At least business casual.
At least business casual.
I don't know. And then some classrooms could have as many as 40 students in the room, so that's more body heat too.
Yep.
That's just too hot. If you're a teacher at a private school, you might have a little bit more freedom about controlling the AC and the temperature in your classroom. But yeah, that was just a generalization. Obviously, like something being common doesn't mean it's true in 100% of schools. So if you are an ALT, please let us know what the temperature and like AC situation is where you're working.
I mean, when we worked in that private school,
we couldn't control
each room had its own like AC thing.
Yeah, but I don't think I could have changed it without like asking everybody, all the staff.
Yeah, we were told it has to be set at like 25.5 or something like that. But I didn't follow that rule. Oh. It's so hot, especially when you have to do the dances for the kids.
That's true. And there are like 20 kids in that classroom.
Yeah.
Sometimes.
I just didn't feel like torturing them. So I'm like looking outside, like making sure that I didn't see my boss or anyone. And then I just like went crazy on the thermometer. Just went crazy style.
I mean, personally in my own home, I like maybe like 23-ish.
That's decent.
So yeah, if I had to keep it at 26, I might be irritated.
I was. So I put it at 22. When my boss wasn't looking.
Even though there are summer holidays, the kids might still be at school sometimes for club activities or sports. They could have sports day practice, sports
in the unconditioned rooms.
In unair-conditioned rooms or outside. Another thing, I don't know if you know this. I mean, it didn't really come as that much of a shock to me, although it is disappointing that cells in prison and detention centers typically do not have AC. Only the communal areas might have it. So there are some cases, like at the Nagoya prison in 2018, where a prisoner died of heat stroke while alone in a cell with no air conditioning.
I'm not surprised after everything we've learned about the system.
We did learn a lot through... There's an episode about the death penalty, prison conditions. We have another episode about immigration detention. And then also the recent episode about Chris Payne and his false imprisonment.
Yes. I mean, I'll say it right out. Like, I'm one of those people, I don't turn on my AC. And I know that's crazy.
Well, you don't have one in your bedroom.
No, I don't. And I refuse to buy one.
Even if you wanted to.
I refuse to buy one. I mean, I could turn the one in my living room and just open my door. Because it's right next to my door.
That's what I would do if I lived in your room.
But to bypass that, I just have a really tall standing fan.
And that's enough? You're not waking up drenched in sweat?
Depends how hot it's going to be. There has been times where I woke up and I'm like, I'm going to die. But other times, no. And I think the reason is because of my building. Okay. My building is like cinder block. Okay. So it can't stay. I think it can like retain
the cool air.
The cool air more than... But it can also retain heat just as well. So you got to be careful. So I don't open the balcony doors so much or my room window during the summer because that's just inviting trouble into my home.
Roaches too.
Yeah. I'm like an old person.
Yeah. So Japan's humidity, why exactly does it feel worse here than other places? In a lot of humid places around the world, you might get some relief from places where you can go swimming. Yes. You might have the ocean breeze. There might be pools. But in Japan... I mean, there are public pools, but I feel, in my opinion, I feel like they're not as common or accessible as other places.
And think about the park ratio. How much of the city is a park or how many of the city is green? Yeah. That also affects.
I feel like Tokyo has more parks than Osaka.
Yes, it's
Osaka's really lacking in the park department.
Maybe we are surrounded by more mountains too, so that like...
It's a basin. Yeah.
It creates that effect of more heat. It literally feels like you're walking in like not a microwave oven, in like a
sauna.
A sauna or an American oven. Your whole body just feels like saturated by this like feeling of heat.
Yeah, as soon as you open the front door, it's like... Whoosh.
It's like you can feel the waves of the heat.
Yeah, you look into the distance and everything is like
blurry,
rippling and blurry because it's so hot.
Like you're in a desert.
Yes. And you're delirious in the desert.
Then you see like the plants moving. There's like a gust of wind. Surprise, it's just another heat wave. It just feels like hot air in your face. You do not feel that in Miami. I don't know about nowadays.
Yeah, so you would say that the humidity is worse here?
Yes.
Than Miami?
Yeah, and I've been...
Is it because there's no relief or is it something in the air?
Part of it is the relief and part of it is the air. It's just something about here. So I guess like we're like in the Atlantic area.
Miami?
No, like in Japan, this is the Atlantic Ocean.
This is the Pacific.
A Pacific Ocean. Well, I need to study geography. So yeah, we're in the Pacific, but like over there we have like the Caribbean. So it just feels cooler for some reason. I don't know how to explain
so you get the nice breeze and stuff.
Yeah, we get like, I don't know if El Nino or La Nina have something to do with it. I'm not
super El Nino this year.
Yeah. No.
I'm scared.
I'm not a meteorologist, but watch out, guys.
Yeah. Oh, man. But going back to the pool thing, I have never tried to go into a public pool here because I have so many tattoos. I know they're not going to let me in.
Yeah.
So what was your experience trying to visit a pool?
Yeah, personally, I love pools. So like, I think 2 years ago, I was like, you know what? Like, why haven't I tried to go to a pool? So it's like the end of May. No, or maybe beginning of May. It's like Golden Week. And like, I'm bored. So I'm like, I think you were out of town, so I was bored. I'm like, I really want to go into a pool. Like, why not? But I want to go to an outdoor pool. Like, I don't want to go to indoor pool because sometimes you need a membership or you need to join a gym or you need to find like one in your area. And I had just moved, so I already lost the pool that I had in my area. So I couldn't find a community center. So I found this public pool and I'm like, yo, that's cool. So I go to the website. When do you think they open?
July?
Yep. July. Like, that's like the end of the summer. Like,
I'm already dead at that point.
My corpse is on the floor. And like, you could have saved me, but you had the pool closed. Why is the pool there? What was it for? What was the reason to make a pool and just having it closed? Open the pool. Stop having it closed. I was so pissed off. I crashed out and I called her and I was like, Frankie, like, I can't live like this. Please. So she took me to the river.
Yeah, that's where I moved recently, so I gotta find where my closest river access is.
That was 2 years ago.
I love swimming in the river.
Yeah, you're like, take me to the river.
Drop me in the water. That's me all summer.
She saved my life because I was crashing out about this pool situation. Like, why do I have to wait till July? So I looked into it, and apparently it's because like, oh, that's like when the kids are out. And I was like, them kids.
Oh, so they try to coordinate it with summer holidays.
Yes, so that everybody gets a chance to use the pool. I'm like, no, you think I want to swim with some kids? I'm trying to wear a bikini here.
Why can't everybody else use it before the kids get to it?
Exactly. The kids can have it in July. I would be happy to give it to them. But the first 2 months, why can't we get like a little adult time? Yeah, it was very disappointing. So you can only go to like community centers that have pools, which are often very busy because that is the summer. Everybody's trying to get in there. And I feel like it's more strict too because of tattoos and stuff.
Yeah, you're not going to be able to show your tattoos there.
No.
If I really wanted to go to one, I don't have any tattoos on my legs. I have my arms and feet and stuff. So I feel like if I wore long sleeves and then maybe swim shoes,
yes,
I would be able to get in.
Yeah, I have one on my ankle, but I can just wear like a little ankle guard or something. So I can cover it up. But I want to get more tattoos eventually. I'm just going to have to be like the Japanese ladies, just covered from... What is it? From nose to toe. They're even wearing like a little, I don't even know what that's called. Little flap.
Like a face guard,
Yeah,
I
like
guess?
a little face flap. You can like pull it up.
Yeah. Yeah, you see that at the beach. When I go to the beach, I wear like a swim hoodie now. Yeah. I got swim leggings. I'm decked out.
Yeah. I mean, I have one too, just because, you know, for work, if we had a pool activity, I had to wear like, I can't show my tattoos, so I had to wear like long pants and a rash guard, which is fine. I'm not against, but like sometimes you want to feel like cooling down, like in your private time, and it's just they're just not opening that pool. I'm still bitter about that. How dare them?
If you can find a public pool, just be aware about the tattoo thing, and then also you're probably gonna have to wear a swim cap.
Yes,
which is fine because I mean chlorine's not good for your hair.
Yeah, I think
anyway.
I believe the rule is because your hair will shed in the pool. So
yeah, same thing with the onsen. You shouldn't dip your head into the onsen either.
Yeah,
you're gonna fry your brain.
The secret's out.
Yeah. Also, regarding the humidity, you do walk a lot here, and especially if you're in the city, it's a lot of concrete, so it just makes it feel hotter.
Definitely. So we have the lack of central air conditioning and insulation. Like why would they do this to me? Small wall units are the norm, rather than centralized home heating cooling system. Which I get that like centralized cooling systems and stuff is more expensive. But it's
not as economic.
Yeah. But it's more effective. So here they focus on cooling the person, not the room. Which to me doesn't really make sense, but we'll get into it. In a nutshell, traditional architecture prioritized summer ventilation rather than insulation for the colder months. So I guess they expect it to like get cooler from like...
Yeah, like the sliding doors and like paper screens and stuff.
What magical world is that?
The past.
The past. But, you know, energy efficiency. So cool down or heat only the room you're using as it's a waste to use it for an entire house, I guess.
Yeah, but I feel like it also uses a lot of energy to use an individual wall unit all the time and to keep it running. Because as soon as you turn it off, the room is boiling again.
Yep.
It's like if you had like a hair dryer and you put it on the cool setting and you're just holding it in front of your face, like as soon as you turn it off, you got no relief.
Yeah. And it takes a while to get going, like maybe an hour to like cool the room.
To cool the room, yeah.
So you might die before that room gets cool. So these days though, it's only getting hotter, right? So these methods work well in the past, but not so much anymore. Why are we still living in the past?
Existential question.
And you ask people like, guys, why don't we just change it? And they have so many reasons. So a lot of them say it's because of earthquakes. So like it's just cheaper to build.
Like having to rebuild things.
Yeah.
It would be a lot more work to rebuild the central air conditioning system.
But they're already doing it like in all these expensive buildings, right? Like all the shopping malls that have like the expensive stores. I don't see like those kind of wall ones.
That is true. We'd have to look into what kind of system they're using at the department store.
I know it's centralized. I know it because I look at the top and you can see what a centralized unit uses. So I get annoyed because I'm like, so you
Give
can't
me that.
so you can do it. You just won't do it. So if you ask someone, they're going to be like, well, yeah, but we'd always done it this way. And these houses are old. So they're like, Shogunai. I'm like, Shogunai? You got like 100,000 people at the hospital, homie.
That's true.
It's not really a Shogunai
Something's got to be done.
Like, I know you have to rebuild it up, but like, you know, I think those costs go to like families because it's their homes, right? So at least we should be given the choice. Just like I wish we had ovens, full-size ovens.
Speaking of department stores, so that just reminded me how a lot of stores here, their doors will be open. So when you walk past them on the street, you can feel the AC.
Yeah.
But I know in New York City, for example, you can get fined for doing that because it's a waste of energy.
Yeah, they do
That
it
was
here.
a little bit of a culture shock for me.
Yeah, they do it here. But because they don't have sometimes they don't have a two-door system. Like you have that door, that area, it's not air conditioned, and the other one is. I don't even know. Because you know in extremely cold places, they need like 3 doors.
Oh, yeah.
Right? So you don't let all the heat escape as you get into the house. Well, here they just like have 1 door and let all that AC out.
Yeah, depends on the building.
Yeah.
But yeah, as you're walking down the street, like in Kyoto, for example, if you're walking around like Kawaramachi, the shopping street,
It's like every store.
you're going to feel that AC every other store.
Yep.
So I was also curious if electricity bills are on the rise.
Are they?
Seems like it is going this way around the world because of, you know, the cost of fuel and everything.
Cost of fuel, right? Global weather change, right? And then I guess AI data centers.
That too.
Though I don't know if we have reached the data center phase of Japan yet because we're always late to everything. So
I don't think Japan has a major data center yet.
good.
I hope it doesn't happen.
We don't need it because then our water costs will go up too.
Exactly. So yeah, obviously, the most expensive times for electricity use are going to be in the height of summer and the height of winter, when people are using their air cons the most. So in February 2026, 9 of Japan's regional power utilities changed their prices slightly due to the rising cost of gas and reduced government subsidies. So out of those 10, Kansai Electric Power was the only one not to raise the price.
I feel like I don't have that.
Who's your provider?
I forgot. It's like a weird name because I feel like I got a flyer and I'm like, this will do.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, so
Should have gone Kansai Electric Power.
I'm saying I might switch.
Can you switch?
I want to. So I'm using like U-Power. This is not an ad. This is derogatory.
This is slander.
This is hate. But yeah, my bill during winter is crazy. So let's see what happens this summer.
That is true. Your bill was crazy high. I feel like it was higher than mine, but I don't know.
And you're cooling a whole house. I'm just cooling like 1 floor of an apartment. So
Yeah, but I don't use the heater as much in the winter because I don't mind being cold. So maybe that's a difference
I don't
too.
use the heater. I don't turn it on.
Oh.
So it's either my standing heater, which doesn't really make sense. And like I have an electric blanket that you gave me. So I don't even know what is going on.
Yeah,
But yeah,
we need a breakdown of that. Maybe they're just scamming you.
I think so. So I should just switch to Kansai Electric Power, it seems. But you know, the average electricity bill for single person households, like I have a roommate, so it doesn't really count. But according to a Minister of Internal Affairs and Communications household survey, so summer is like 6,000 to 8,000 yen, which is pretty good.
Yeah.
Like I think my last bill was 5,000. So I'm not there yet. But winter is 6,500 to 9,000 yen, which I told you my bill was 150,000. So
That's crazy.
I don't know how that happened, but they're scamming me. And then spring, autumn, 3,500 to 5,000, which I gotta say it is the cheapest for me.
Yeah.
Nothing,
I don't use the aircon during those
happens.
seasons. So.
Nothing's popping off. It's just the best weather around.
I feel like this is pretty accurate data for the average single person household. But of course, in the comments, let us know if your bills align with these.
Yeah, maybe it varies like per area. Maybe in Tokyo area is completely different.
Okay, so on another terrifying note,
here we go.
Bear sightings have been on the rise, especially this year.
It rises every year, right?
Yeah, but this year it's like insane. They're going to so many urban places.
It's like the bear pandemic or like pandemonium.
Yeah, something, I don't know.
Something's going on with those bears.
Okay, so a bear ran through a shopping street in Utsunomiya City, Tochigi on June again. 7th of this year. What's going on in Tochigi? And then in Yanai City, Yamaguchi, May 16th, 3 bears approached a house.
Yo, they came up with me and my gang pull up. Like 3 bears.
Yamaguchi is not where I would expect bears to be. That's really far south. That's like the southernmost part of Honshu.
Yeah.
The main island.
That's very random place for bears to frequent.
Like I would expect them in Hokkaido and maybe Tohoku.
Yeah.
Then there was a viral video of a bear attack at Fukushima Steelworks on June 2nd. 4 people were attacked and injured.
At least nobody died.
Yeah, nobody died, luckily.
Now I'm scared of bears for life.
Yeah. So the NHK has found that at least 27 people in 9 prefectures were attacked by bears between April 1st and June 11th, 2026. And 4 people died in those attacks.
Jesus.
Yeah.
And this has to do with the weather.
Well, what's going on? Tell us.
So why are they moving towards urban areas? So we have food scarcity, environmental changes, population decrease in rural areas, communities in mountainous areas are shrinking, and more land is going unmanaged. Oh no.
Yeah, that's something to consider when you are looking at your Akia to buy for like 500 yen or something.
We'll get into that why that's
renovation costs, and maybe the bears are looking at that property too.
Yeah, maybe they want to live there too. But I'll let you know why that's a bad idea later. But
okay.
So so bears are becoming less fearful of humans, which is crazy.
Yeah, I'm scared. I'm becoming more fearful of bears.
Same. But we don't have weapons here like that to like defend ourselves. That's another thing. They know that human settlements have food. Bears become more active during mating season, which typically starts in early summer. Oh, I did not know that. So it's not spring. I guess they're hibernating maybe. Who knows?
Like late spring, early summer, I guess.
And researchers believe bears are entering urban areas through riverside forests and waterways. Oof.
Scary. So what is actually being done about the bear problem? So Japan's government took action last year, 2025, by easing regulations on hunting, including bears in populated areas. I don't know how the hunting regulations work. You need like a permit or something. I don't know. I've seen a boar hunter before.
It's quite hard to get though.
Yeah.
Like, you need to wear like safety gear.
And I'm sure it's like restricted areas and stuff.
You need to tell the police where and you have to show them where you keep your gun. It's like a whole thing. There's a safe.
Yeah. Maybe we should do an episode about that.
Yeah. There's so many things.
I'm just curious about it. So
yeah, there's so many things.
Also, there are proposals from some experts, including cutting back riverside vegetation and undergrowth and putting up physical barriers such as electric fencing. The government is making plans to have more personnel to capture and control the bears by 2030.
I was thinking that because like, where are the wildlife people? I don't know. In Florida, it's very common. Like the alligators in your pool again. You're like, well, you just call a line and they come pick it up.
Animal control or whatever. Yeah.
So, but I guess it's not like that here. I don't know. That's confusing to me, but it makes sense because that would take a lot of funding and manpower to have the professional bear snatchers come along.
There are so many industries that are lacking in personnel. So I'm sure the animal control is one of them.
Yes. Well, I mean, they better start a squad because...
I mean, I don't want to do it. I'm scared.
Well, because we have people with like who are trained with tranquilizer guns, who are like zoologists. But again, how many zoologists we got in that pool of people? Who knows?
I don't know. Another thing that scares me are the giant hornets. Got those giant hornets and other critters that come out in the summer. So me and Cheyenne did an episode a while ago about like the deadliest creatures in Japan. And we learned that the deadliest thing in Japan are actually wasps.
Yes.
That's the biggest thing you have to worry about. And then hornets are a specific type of wasp. So like hornets are wasps. Not all wasps are hornets.
That you can actually call people for, but you have to pay.
Yeah, but there was even an exterminator that like in the full gear, they got stung to death recently.
Oof. So what's the gear for?
I don't know.
I'm scared.
The old Suzumebachi, like those big ass hornets.
The one that sounds like a helicopter?
Yeah, their stingers are so powerful that it will go through like protective gear and stuff. So that's why they terrify me. But there was also a running competition, October 2023, in Takayama, Gifu, that was going through mountain trails, and 42 runners were stung by the end of it.
By a lot of
in October.
Wasp or just one wasp?
There was a nest.
Oof. Okay.
That some people had gone over the trail before the run started, and they didn't notice that there was a nest like somewhere kind of on the ground in the bushes.
Jesus.
So 11 of those people had to be taken to the hospital.
Oh, at least nobody
for their
died.
Stings. Yeah.
Because nobody was allergic. Oh my God. I'm sorry that I left you in the mountain that time.
You were actually saving me. You thought you were saving yourself, but you were saving me.
Yeah, so you're supposed to not run when there's a hornet, but I ran.
Yeah, because that will freak them out.
I came back, to my credit, to make sure that you didn't get stung.
Yeah, so should we be worried?
Experts contend that the rise in temperature is causing hornets to start their nesting activities earlier than usual, leading to larger nests and more aggressive workers wasp. Oh my gosh. Hornets ramp up their nest building activities from July to October. That's why. They get really defensive, probably. Mm-hmm. With autumn being particularly crucial for raising the next generation of queens.
Exactly.
Ooh. This is when the number of worker wasps reaches their peak and they become very aggressive and sensitive about protecting their nests. That makes sense. That's why those runners got like mauled.
Yeah, because it was in autumn in the mountains.
Oof. They get agitated by frantic movement like swatting. Black clothing makes them feel threatened. And also strong perfume pisses them off. That's like all the stuff that I'm doing right now.
Yeah. So you actually, when we saw that wasp, you actually sacrificed yourself without knowing it.
You know what? One of us had to make it out so they can call the ambulance.
Yeah. But also, did you know that if you swat at it, it can release pheromones to let the gang know to pull up and beat your ass?
I did not know that. So
they're going to jump you.
So what do we do in this situation? Do we just stay still?
Yeah, stay as still as possible and like walk calmly away.
Do a little defense pee. No, I'm kidding. that
might irritate
them. That would piss them off, the smell. Goodness.
So they also do come into the city, but if you're going to be in the mountains, take extra precautions and wear colors that blend in with the surroundings.
Greens
like
stuff.
Green, browns and stuff, like nature colors. Wear your camo, then you'll be invisible.
John Cena up in there. I wonder why does the black agitate them? It must be like the way they see the world.
They see it as maybe because like black bears and stuff, they see it as their enemy.
Yeah. You know the hardest part about this, it's not like we can just get rid of wasps though.
I know.
It's not like we can just kill them because they're necessary for the environment. So they're protected species. You can't just like eradicate. It's not like mosquitoes, which we're trying to actively eradicate.
I don't like them. I don't like that they're scary and what they do to the honeybees.
Okay, that's messed up, yeah. And there's so many types of wasp, like the zombie wasp, like all these things, the mind control. Like, if you look into the wasp world, it's a scary world.
I don't like wasps.
So I'm glad we're not bugs. Would you love me if I was a wasp? Would you still love me?
So there's one time I was at Amano Hashidate in northern Kyoto with one of my friends. And this was at towards the end of May. So it was not even in the height of summer. But we went to this cafe that was right near there's like a chair lift where you take to the viewpoint.
Yes.
So ground level, there's a cafe, and the cafe had all their windows open and stuff. And on the ceiling, because it was like a nice wood building, I see the biggest hornet I've ever seen in my life. It was like the size of a camera battery.
No.
Maybe the size of like the top of this mic.
Stop it.
And then it flew down to us and was circling my head. That might have one of the scariest moments of my life.
I think that's why you don't like hornets.
Yeah. So, yeah, just me and my friend were frozen. And later she was like, I'm glad that wasn't my head.
It was her place, right? Oh, no, it was some random cafe, right?
It was a cafe.
Well, you know what?
It was so scary.
It must have liked you.
But they sound like helicopters.
Yes,
Their wingspan is insane.
Imagine being chased by like a gang of them.
And they look so menacing.
They're not even cute like that. They're not even cute. They
can bite. They can sting.
Yeah.
They're like no bounds to how they're going to jump you.
They're the devil's bee. I don't know. the bee devil. I don't know. They're like, if bees had demons, it would be hornets and wasps.
I don't like
Those things are straight out of Satan's crotch. I don't know.
Even Satan might be scared of them.
Yeah, I mean, in the movies, you never see like cute butterflies come out of the demon. It's always like wasps and scary things.
Okay. So other creepy crawlies that want to invade your home during the summer.
Ooh.
So we got mukade, giant centipedes. Have you ever had one in your house?
No, but I've seen them outside. But they're poisonous and they bite, right?
They bite.
But you know there's a way to catch them.
Don't you have to light them on fire or something?
Oh, yes, but you just gotta grab them by the neck, which is very scary for everybody. But if you grab them from the end, they're just gonna bite you. Right?
Oh, that's true. They're going to flip around and bite you.
Like a snake.
If it was in my house, I would put like a bowl or like a cup or something on top of it.
Just catch it like that. But if it's already crawling on you, you have no choice but to catch it. You have no choice but to catch it with your hand. And like by the head. Because then it will bite.
But then it's going to bite your fingers where you touched it.
No, because you're grabbing its neck. You're controlling where it's going.
I don't think I could act that fast.
I think like in a panic, there's no way to stop it. But it might not bite you if you don't do anything. But
I don't know.
Everybody always panics and swats it off. So you gotta like just grab it by the neck and make sure it's not biting. And then, I know. Hopefully that will never be our truth.
I hope not. But you know, they like to crawl up drains. So they're most likely to be in the bathroom probably. Be careful when cleaning your drains in the summer.
Lord. Like when you pick up the tap of the restroom.
Yeah.
Like the backing. Oh, yeah. God. I mean, can be worse than Australia where you find frogs in your toilet. But
a frog is cute.
That's true, but there's like 100 of them.
Oh.
Or a spider.
Yeah. Well, speaking of spiders, so there's also the huntsman spider. But
okay.
They just look scary. They're big and scary looking, but they're pretty harmless.
They're misunderstood. Like
they want to eat the bugs in your house. They don't want to attack you.
I usually let spiders in my house unless it's like a black widow or something. Then which we do have here.
If I see a little tiny spider, they get scared when I see them. And I'm like, don't worry, my friend.
It's like those cute little fuzzy ones.
Yeah, you can stay. Yeah, there's roaches.
I saw one yesterday. I got on the train and one of them got in the train with me.
Oh.
But I was sitting down and we see it crawling and it's just going down the aisle. And everybody's like raising their legs like this. Hoping it doesn't crawl up the seat. But
oh, gosh.
Nobody screamed, but we were all like... We're all warning you. That was a lot of teamwork there because we were all like, watch out. So that was nice of them. But imagine nobody tells you and it just crawls up your leg.
That's cruel.
I might just give up on humanity.
I feel like that would happen in Tokyo.
That's true, but I feel like nobody would have noticed it at that point.
True. Everybody's just so focused on...
The brain fog is crazy there.
Now is a good time to get the black caps out. I just put mine out today.
The black cap, does that help?
I think so. There's like, I don't know, like poisonous food or whatever in there. So I put them all around, like one in every room.
Okay, so I still have some in my home, but I should maybe refresh them.
Yeah, I think you got to refresh it every year.
Okay, it's time.
I don't like the way they smell though.
It makes the house smell?
Not the whole house, but just because I ordered a pack of 12.
Yeah.
So just having them all at once, I was like, ooh.
You have a sensitive nose. Maybe if you have like those refresheners you have around the house, it might help.
Well, I also, I have a mint spray because bugs don't like the smell of mint. So every now and then I'll spray around the door and around the AC because sometimes they crawl in through the AC vent.
Lord have mercy.
Yeah.
I beg your pardon.
Then we have mosquitoes.
Yes.
They're annoying too.
Those are year round though, I feel.
Pretty much. As far as bug sprays and stuff go, I feel like the one that's called Skin Vape, that's the brand. I feel like that is the best spray,
it's
personally.
Safe for your eyes. The one I have is not safe for children. I have a minty one.
Then we have cicadas. They're just loud. They might pee on you.
People don't know this. They think, what a refreshing little mist. No, guys. If you're standing under a tree and it's not a rainy day and you see like some light mist, that's pee, guys. Just so you know. Don't open your mouth and feel refreshed.
Oh, God.
You see what I mean?
Yeah, cicadas don't really try to get in your house, though, so...
No, they don't, but...
I feel like that's fine.
But I have had some run-ins.
Maybe the balcony.
Yeah.
They get trapped on the balcony, because they're blind, so they're just...
I had some run-ins with cicadas, though.
I've had a cicada fly into my face.
How did that happen?
Well, they're blind. They're just going where the wind takes them.
Oh, okay.
So it was just like...
I hate the noise they make when they take off. Because I had a big bush near the place I used to live. So
Isn't it full bush summer or something?
oh my gosh, you shaved your bush? No, I didn't shave my bush. I had a giant ass bush outside my house. So like I was in a hurry one morning and I got on my bicycle and I was like going very fast and I guess it startled the cicada and it made that super like loud noise that it makes, like a screeching. It went like ee! And then it just like flew into my forehead and I had like a giant mark on my forehead and I fell off my bicycle.
Oh man.
So that was a morning. So after that I never got near that bush in July. Then they cut it down.
Oh,
so
man.
sad. It was a good bush. It was, what is that orange flower during the fall?
Kimokuse.
Yeah, it was Kimokuse bush. So I was upset.
That's a crime.
Like I said, we can't have nice things in the neighborhood. Just have to cut it down.
Another thing to worry about are the mamushi. If you're going to be like hiking or something, the mamushi pit vipers. Not Megan the Stallion and Yuki Chiba.
They're gonna come out of the bush. Okane kasegu. Watashi
You're just hiking in the mountains and suddenly nagai koto minakata kedo sekai shita kyo annyeonghaseyo.
He's gonna hear like at night like the little sound like kira kira watashi wa sta. Well, if Megan the Stallions came out, I'd be happy.
But no, these are actual pit vipers.
Oh no.
Scary. Personally, I feel like the hornets in the mukade are the biggest threat.
What you're the most scared of?
Yeah, so I am scared of those. Okay, so let's get into our summer survival tips.
Yay.
Yay, some hope in the world. Do you want to go over what's in your emergency pack right next to you?
So yeah, listeners, you will not be able to see it, but I will explain it. So the first thing is like this like salt candies.
Yes, shio ame.
Yeah, shio ame. So I get the lemon ones. That's my favorite. So when you're outside and you're sweating a lot, you need to replenish your salt.
Yeah,
right?
Your sodium levels. Yeah.
Water doesn't have that. So if you're not drinking like Pocari or like OS, you're not replenishing. So the easiest way is to eat these. But these are really tasty, guys. So be careful because sometimes I'd be eating more than one. And you shouldn't abuse these because you're just...
Yeah, they're not meant to be eaten like 10 at a time.
Yeah. Just maybe
but they're
one or two.
good.
Yeah, these are still from last year, so that's good. And then always you need hand fan.
Mine's on the floor, but I had it for the thumbnail.
So you got yours at Loft.
Yes.
So you could get them at Loft or like Hankyu Hands or...
Tokyo Hands.
Tokyo Hands. Not Hankyu. Hankyu does have a Tokyo Hands. But yeah, Tokyo Hands or like Frank. This one's from Frank because I like pink. So then I have a summer bag. Okay, so first thing, because mosquitoes love me because my blood type is like O. I'm always going to get bitten. So this is like, what is it, Mugi?
Muhi?
Yeah, Mugi. So like after you get bitten, they always bite my face. So psh, you just put, and it's kind of like alcohol
That's
base.
true. Every time you go outside, you get a new one on your forehead.
Always the same spot. And every time I ask you, I'm like, oh, did I get bitten? And every time you say yes. So we got that. Okay, next. So obviously you need sunscreen. So I have two types. So I have like a cream. And then I have a spray. Because sometimes you're on the go and you just want to quickly put it on. So I like spray my neck or my legs. And if you're wearing sandals, guys, don't forget to put on like sunscreen on your foot or you're going to have a funny suntan on your foot. So yeah, personally I use Biore, but they have like a million brands here. Yeah, this is just like a budget one. And then I have my mosquito spray as well. I always take it with me. This is still from last year.
Oh, this is the minty one you're talking about?
Yeah. This is not safe because if you spray it in the wind and it gets in your eyes, you're going to go blind. So be careful.
Oh, we went out a couple weeks ago and I was trying to put on bug spray and the wind sprayed it like right into my mouth.
Good thing it wasn't this one. Because that would have hurt. So yeah, this one I mostly use it from like the neck down. And then we got alcohol wipes or like body wipes.
Oh, are those like the cooling wipes or just like refreshing wipes?
This is both. So this is like refreshing and then it makes you cool and it has a good smell. So I know you don't like the smelly one. So you usually get like the neutral one, right? I'm not sure.
Yeah, I don't like the ones that smell really strong.
So yeah, this one's like some flowery thing. But if you see like a little snowflake, that means a cooling effect. So this is also Biore. So like this is really good if you're going to be out all day.
Yeah, you need to like wipe your armpits down or something.
You can't go home to shower or anything and you're like, oh my God. My neck, my back. Everything. So yeah, this is it. And then the last thing I got, which I got this year because, I don't know, this is like a little like cap for your bottle. So it just makes it easier to drink. Or like if you drop your cap, just pop this in. It just makes me drink faster, like a little baby.
Oh, okay.
So that's my survival bag.
Okay.
You're similar?
I don't carry bug spray around all the time, but I have most of the other things. Yeah, not the bug spray and the muhi.
It does get heavy when you carry all this stuff.
But if I was going to go to a festival or like I know I'm going to be somewhere at night, then I will take the bug spray.
Or like a summer festival, right? Like Hanabi or something.
Yeah. So My tip is that water is not enough. You need to be drinking, you need those salt candies, you need those sports drinks, and then you need to eat fruits and vegetables that have high water content. Watermelon, cucumber.
Mangoes. It's expensive here.
Yeah, mangoes are expensive. It's watermelon season right now. Cucumbers you can find very easily too. So
Pineapple might actually help too because get that sugar.
Win-win. You get more fruits and vegetables in your diet and you also get hydrated. Obviously, sunscreen, UV umbrellas. I think that is something that is worth splurging a little bit on.
Yes.
The one that I bought was maybe 4,000 yen or something.
Mine was like 3,500.
So the price varies. But if you go somewhere like Loft, for example, they'll have a whole section of the umbrellas that are like UV umbrellas, but you can also use it in the rain. So win-win. But as you test out the umbrellas, you can kind of tell which ones are more cheap than the others. So like the really good ones kind of have they have black inside.
That's a good
To
one.
get more shade, more protection. Those are the ones that I would recommend.
I would have to get a new one now because I don't like the way mine smells. I know that sounds weird, but smell your umbrella before you buy it, guys.
If you leave it outside, would it kind of air it out?
I tried, but it's kind of like baked in, like kind of like chemical smell. I don't even know, like formaldehyde or something.
Oh.
I know. I'm like, what is going on in these umbrella
Where did you
factories?
find this umbrella?
I bought it in a store in Japan, like at a mall, while I was shopping for my friend. And then
I mean, it looked cute, but
it's cute, but like I hadn't smelled it because who would think of that?
that's true.
Until I opened it, I used it, and like the smell is like, and you know my nose is kind of broken. Like I can't smell that well. So if I can smell something,
Then it must be bad.
yeah. So I'm kind of like not using it because I'm like, what if this is like it's giving me like osteoporosis or something? I don't know.
Who knows? There's chemicals and harmful chemicals and everything.
You can't trust it.
I would also recommend hats, sun hats, a visor, and arm covers. I know it looks dramatic to have arm covers, but it actually does help to not have your skin exposed. And then those arm covers, they also block UV, and it acts as artificial shade.
Personally, I didn't like to use them, but it just helps you stay cool because like if you have exposed skin and it's always like you're just outside, you're just gonna like drain your whole energy.
That's
It's gonna drain you. So I bought, if you don't want to wear those arm thingies, I bought like a little hoodie that's like UV protection that I can just put it on and take it off.
I think the ones that I bought for swimming also have like a UV aspect to it as well.
And it has a hoodie as well. So if you don't want to wear like those tight arm thingies, because maybe you feel like I don't like the tightness when I'm hot. So you can buy loose ones, you can buy tight ones. So I just bought like a little hoodie I can take on and off. They have cute colors.
And then also something, so when we were talking about school stuff, one of the main sources that I had was this Japan Times article. But in that article, they also mentioned about green curtains. So green curtains lower indoor temperatures and reduce the need for air conditioning. The curtains have a shielding effect that blocks about 80% of the sun's energy, compared with 55% for solar-controlled glass and 50 to 60% for sudare, those bamboo blinds, according to the environment industry.
There must be like a scientific reason, like something with like the lights.
Photosynthesis.
Oh!
I mean, it's good to have plants around the room, but I have green curtains anyway, so I was like, yes!
She's winning. My curtains are pink. But it's like those kind of like, those curtains that they advertise from Nitori that like kind of blocks out like the heat and sun.
Oh, yeah.
So they are pretty effective. Because like the windows is the main source of like how sound gets out of the room. Because even though I have cinder block, the windows
are
not cinder block.
like double paned or whatever. They're
Yeah, so I had guests over and I was like, okay guys, be as loud as you want. I'm going to stand outside and check where is the loudest. So I stood in front of the balcony. You could hear. And then I stood like outside the window of my room. You can sort of hear.
Oh.
But if I stood like adjacent to where my door is, you can't hear. Or like the other side. So, but yeah, you can't. And it was funny because I told you, I don't know if my, not landlord, the guy that was renting apartments, you know when you have to go to that store and like shop for apartments. I don't know if he was being racist.
to the realtor.
Yeah, the realtor. They have a different name here sometimes. You don't even know where you're going. But yeah, the realtor was like, you know what? Since you're a foreigner, I know what you need. I don't know if it was
A visa.
Yeah, well, yes, thank you. But I don't know if that was helpful racism or not. Because he's like, I know the place just for you. So that you can be as loud as you need to be. I'm like, that's low-key racist, but actually it helped. So like when I have guests over, because my roommate's kind of loud because she's Filipina. So she's like playing music all the time. And, like when we have people over, like we're super loud. So it worked out in the end. The one-time racism helped.
Maybe he just clocked you. It's like, I can tell.
You're right.
She's party people.
He knows his people.
Yeah.
Okay, maybe he should have just said that instead of saying it because you're a foreigner.
Yep. So I also asked on Instagram for some people's tips. Just got a few things. Some we already mentioned. Some of the funny ones. Just stay inside.
Oh, okay. Rent appreciation moment.
Yes. Somebody said relocate to Hokkaido.
Well, we know that's not safe anymore.
Yep. Go swimming, lakes, pools, beaches, rivers.
I'm trying.
Cooling wipes.
Yes. Like if you don't live in Tokushima or like places like that, where are we supposed to find like the river and lakes and stuff?
Where I currently live, there's nothing that's super close.
It's like landlocked.
Yeah, but anywhere that I've lived, it's never been walking distance to anywhere to swim.
No. So it's like a car ride or a train ride. Like Shiga is like the closest biggest lake we got.
Yeah.
And it's still like an hour or 2 hour drive.
That's true. I want to go swimming. Neck ring. Have you ever tried that? Like the ice ring for your neck?
Yes, I have, but I'm terrible with that because like I'll put it in the fridge and then I forgot it's there and I just walk out the house.
Yeah.
So just use what works for you guys. Plus it gets like...
I feel like the effect doesn't last that long.
It's like an hour at most. And
it's
then
like a lot of effort for a little bit of relief.
Then you have like a lukewarm ring around your neck for like the rest of the day. Sorry, I tried it. So that's how I know. But some people love it.
Oh, I like this one. Save your coin and use other places for AC.
No.
That's economical. That's environmentally friendly too. Because why use the AC in your house when you can go to a cafe and like Komeda Coffee or Gusto or something and use their AC? It's on anyway.
Go to like those spa worlds or something. Mm-hmm. Just relax.
They're running the AC anyway, so more people might as well go there to use it. Wear light, loose clothing so you can stay cool but still cover up to not stand out.
We stand out even without trying. No offense. You're blonde and I have curly hair, so... It's gonna happen.
I like wearing oversized t-shirts in the summer.
Get that ventilation
Get the breeze. Especially when you ride a bike, you get the nice armpit breeze.
That's true. Tight clothing is a bit rough.
Yeah, I can't do it anymore.
Yeah. I'm wearing like a mini top, but if it was tight all the way to my like wrists, I can't. I'm like tearing it off like Superman or something. Ugh. Can't do this.
This is a good tip. Wear clothes from A to B, then change at B. I treat my commute like a workout.
That's a really good tip for work. Because, like, imagine wearing a suit to work.
Yeah, wearing the same sweaty clothes.
Which is what people be doing. Because they just commute to work like that. And then, no.
I like to at least be able to change my shirt.
I would just show up a little bit earlier, like 10 minutes earlier. And, like, change. Especially if you have to wear, like, business casual. Because that's the worst. But didn't we see that article, right? So they were doing a survey, like, should men wear shorts in the office? You know, to wear, like, to stop wearing business casual. To be more, like... cool and trendy. So they did a survey and most of the women were like, no.
We don't want to see that.
No, that's gross. Which made me laugh so hard.
Sorry, old man.
Sorry, old man. It's true. I mean, like, the majority of people you work with are older men because that's just the majority here. So it's just like old men legs all day, every day. So that campaign didn't work out, guys.
Sorry, guys.
Sorry. Maybe someday.
Someone said buy an Uchiwa fan, like the hand fan.
Okay.
Kind of thing.
You get this for free all the time when you go anywhere.
That's true. Especially festivals and stuff, they usually hand them out.
They're handing them out.
Yeah, they said use that if you don't have a powered fan. Somebody else said Biore cooling sheets and for thick-thighed girls, luscious silky underwear and chub rub sticks.
I haven't tried it because I don't know where
luscious
do they sell
silky
that?
Underwear.
I mean,
I want it.
She gotta hook it up because where can we find this luscious silky underwear that will fit our butts?
We gotta check out Lush next time we pass one. Okay, so I looked this up and it's a body powder that is called silky underwear. I was imagining like a physical pair of underwear that are made of silk, so my bad, y'all. Let's see, someone else said splurge. Don't be cheap about keeping yourself cool. Go to the cafe and get that cold drink.
I mean, I'm doing that even when it's not summer. So. They told us we had to keep our latte consumption up so we can stop our allergies.
Oh, that's true. Matcha helps with hay fever symptoms.
We talked about this. So have I been drinking more matcha? Yes.
Yeah. This one was also funny. Keep the free ice packs that you get when you buy something like cake or cheese or something. They always give you those little ice packs. So she said, I keep them in the freezer at my work and I put them in my bra or my hat.
I never tried that. But we did keep them to use for like the kids when they fell down and got an injury. But, you know, if I put it in my bra, it cannot be reused. Like, I gotta wash it.
Well, I have some in my freezer. Personal use, I can do it.
Tape it to your forehead.
That's true. I also have a frozen eye mask.
Oh, those
Gotta
are
bust
good.
that out soon.
Yeah, those are good. Ooh.
So yeah, those are basically, a lot of the other tips were just things that were already said.
Yes.
So,
Do you have anything else? I have one more. So my last one is like, you need to drink water before you leave the house. Because a lot of people make this mistake, like they'll go somewhere and they'll drink the water when they get there. Or they're like rushing. But you should be hydrated before you even leave. Because like if you leave and you get dehydrated and you get to your destination and you're already sweating and drinking, it's not as effective. So that's when you get the headaches and you get the stuff. So I've been trying to, before I leave the house, to drink at least a glass of water. But, you know, it's hard. For me.
some.
For me. That's why I have my Stanley cup filled. I have my ice. So I'm trying.
Yeah. I don't know how much water I actually drink in a day because I've never measured it. But I feel like it's at least 3 liters.
It's got to be like at least 4 times more than I do.
Yeah. But as I said, water's not enough. So I gotta supplement it with other things too.
Yes. Get that OS, girl.
In conclusion, do not underestimate the summers in Japan. Stay safe, y'all.
Stay safe, guys. Don't die. Don't pass out. Keep it cute.
Yeah, if you feel like you're getting heat exhaustion or symptoms of a heat stroke, stop what you're doing. Do not push yourself.
Just go home or go to the hospital.
Go sit somewhere. Yeah. Calm down.
Like, we're kind of prone to like medical stuff.
I'm prone to fainting.
Yeah. And I have like heart problems sometimes. So I need to sit down. Just know your limits and you'll be fine this summer.
All right. Thank you for listening and watching. Catch you again soon.
Bye.
Bye.